Alright, there we go. Hey guys, Santorin here, and welcome to another episode of the Timelord of Azeroth. Today, we are continuing our adventures into Zangarmarsh.
Elune be with you. Go in peace.
Before you leave Cenarian Refuge, make sure you speak with Warden Hamut. He is in charge of the expedition's security. He would never forgive me if I didn't send a seasoned adventurer like you his way. So we've already done those other quests on the Horde side, and as I think I talked about in that episode, we are splitting up any of the neutral zone quest lines.
Peace be with you.
The lakes of Zangarmarsh are slowly being drained of their water. We don't quite know why, but we do know that many plant species are in danger of becoming extinct. As the expedition's cataloger, it is my job to track and identify these plants so that we can better understand what is happening to them. If you'd like to help, bring me unidentified plant parts. They can be picked right from the ground if you're an herbalist, and the indigenous creatures of the swamp may also carry plant parts on them.
Go in peace. Asha Fela.
The Naga are terrible, yes. But even more terrible are the traitor tribes of the broken and lost ones that helped them. The worst of all are the lost ones of the Umbrafen tribe. They use dark magic to trap and enslave others. They're especially cruel to escaped slaves and would slit my throat if I left the refuge even for a day. Travel to Umbrafen village south of here and kill them and their leader, Kataru. Until then, I will fear for my life every single day. I will talk to Warden Hamut first. Issel sent you? Of course I can use someone like you. We're always in need of a little muscle. Now, we are going to skip Warm Welcome. We already did that on the Horde side. And we have a point to take care of first. Right there. And as long as we're heading south, there's actually one more quest. This is the first time we're really doing multiple quests at the same time in any meaningful way.
Greetings.
Have you observed the surroundings closely, Zygon? This is an ailing landscape, struggling to keep itself in balance and losing the fight. If you know where to look, you can see the symptoms. Members of some species rapidly outgrow their peers and become more aggressive. A good example of this is the uncontrolled growth a good example of this uncontrolled growth is the Marsh Trekker Boglash. If you wish to see it for yourself, look no further than the waterways south of the refuge. Be prepared to defend yourself. The creature knows no mercy. So we have a bunch of stuff to the south, along with some plant stuff. Now, if you missed the Horde episode, that episode dealt with the Naga, and I would highly suggest it as a great storyline for what is going on in Zangarmarsh. Get the bears out. Boglesh, if I remember correctly, is around here. There he is. Okay, we do have the Umbrafen tribe to take care of. Do we have enough seers? We have enough oracles. We need witch doctors. And we need Keteru. Okay, one more witch doctor, and then we are done with this quest. There is a quest here, I believe, to pick up too, which will be doing in a moment. Problem is going to be finding that last witch doctor to kill. You're a seer. Think I see our witch doctor. Yep. And that is everybody.
The winds guide you.
You must help me get out of here. I was gathering herbs nearby when a handful of little savages abducted me. I tried to fight them off, but there were too many of them. Help me return to the Cenarian refuge and away from these cruel wretches and their vile magic.
Winds be at your back.
Okay. I don't remember exactly which way she goes. I think this way? I think we should be clear. I don't think there's anything else that pops up before we get to the post, or the refuge. Okay, we escorted her. And this will reward me for my efforts. So we'll talk to Issel first because we're gonna have to run back and forth either way.
What brings you here? Goddess watch over you.
You rescued one of my druids. We can never repay you. You have my thanks as well as that of the expedition.
Illuminate your path.
How may I help?
Now that you've seen the symptoms of imbalance with your own eyes, be mindful of them in your travels.
Farewell.
Now, we still haven't gotten the plants that we need, but the plants are kind of an ongoing thing. I'm not as worried about getting them all right now.
We survive.
Thank you, Zygon. I will finally sleep comfortably at night. Were I not so old and weakened, I would deal with them with my own enemies. Take this gold. It's not much, but your kindness cannot go unpaid.
Roma. Et corta.
Soon after I escaped the Umbrafen tribe, I holed up in a cave south of their village. Little did I know that the cave was being fought over by marsh beasts and sporemen. I had to leave in a hurry and left behind a box containing my only worldly possessions. After managing to sneak out of Umbrafen with my belongings, it was terrible irony that I would lose them so soon after. If you're willing to bring them back to me, I'll give you one of my very personal items. What do you say, Zygon?
Go on.
And we are going to get
How
blessed
may I
now.
aid you?
In your travels, you might have encountered some of the expedition's watchers. They do the majority of field work, documenting... Oh, wait. This? What is... Oh, yes, okay. That's right. Let's try
Walk
this
with
again.
the Earth Mother.
In your travels, you may have encountered some of the expedition's watchers. They do the majority of the fieldwork, documenting the unique inhabitants of the marsh, collecting samples, and making contact with sentient species. The safety of the watchers is paramount, Hunter. We've had our to recall the watchers we sent to explore Fungor Cavern to the south because of marsh beast attacks. Warden Hamut believes that killing their leader, Lord Clack, will bring a swift end to the attacks.
Ancestors watch over you.
Okay. I thought we were getting blessed. We are not. We do that in a little later. We're going to head back south to this cave. This will... Actually, I think... This... finishes off the episode once we get these... done. Or at least the plan I had for the episode. I believe Rip right here. Before we head up, I do need to look at... Okay, yes. So this should... Where is... Oh, we should have picked up... Okay. We are going to go back because I missed a quest, I believe. Unless I needed to do the plants first. If I needed to do the plants first, then I've screwed up the quest line. Because I know I should have a quest to kill the giants. So let's head back to Cenarian Circle, or Cenarian Refuge, and find out what I did wrong. Think I do see that quest, yes? Okay.
Ishnu Daldiek. May the stars guide you.
Akian's been telling me stories about what happened to him down in those caves, and I think it's just awful. You know, maybe we should do something to help out those poor Sporlocks. Ikean says that they live there in the Fungor Cavern, but that the marsh beasts have recently invaded. Why don't you go down there and see if you can clear some of those marsh beasts out? It's just to the southwest.
Go in peace.
Okay, so I missed picking that up. I don't know how I'm going to edit this together. If I'll cut out actually running all the way down there, but we do need to... I did finally pick up the quest for killing the marsh beasts. So we need to kill 10 dredgers, 10 lurkers, Lord Clack, and then find his belongings. All in this cave. There's the top, and then there's a ramp up. Oh, he popped up out of nowhere. We're not gonna jump, because... I think those are his belongings. Kian's belongings. Here we go. All right, that is one thing done. I believe... Did we come from that way? Yeah. Oh, we're... Ooh, maybe we will just jump down. Okay, let's dismiss spare. And just figure out... Okay, that wasn't so bad. Call him back. That's a lot to get out. We're gonna just... Let's get some of our energy back. Okay, we're gonna take that ring. I think this is... Yeah, there we go. I didn't need to go that way. Got 5 of the plants. We may have to do a bit of hunting to get the rest of the plants. I'd like to get them before this episode is over. I'm not in combat. Where is Bear? Bear is in combat. That's why that didn't work. Okay, moving on. That could have been... I don't think that would have been too bad, but... much worse than it would have needed to be. So we still do need to find the plants. We have 6 of them. And I think what we'll just do is walk alongside the road and hunt while we're out here. I don't know. No, okay. I was going to say, I don't know what creatures actually drop the unidentified plants. I was wondering if maybe it's just the marshwalkers or the marsh beasts. That does not appear to be the case. Now, that said, we are not having a good drop rate with any of them, but and this isn't necessary to... I could have just let this go, but my hope is at the end of this episode, we don't actually have anything else to do in... It's Boglash. I don't think he'll drop it. My hope is that we don't have anything left in Cenarian Refuge to do between Horde and Alliance. The Horde can move on to Swamp Rat Post, and we can move on to the Alliance side, which I don't know the name of, but... Telrador. We got 26, which is nice. Oh, and that was our last plant. Okay.
Live.
Did you find my belongings, Zygon? The cave is not far.
Peace for you.
My things, they're all here. I thank you, Zygon. As promised, I'll let you pick one item for yourself. I don't have much to offer, but my people have always shared what little we have.
Come back sometime.
Don't think that's going to be better than what we got, no.
I am honored. Goddess watch over you.
Did you find any plant parts, Zygon?
Asha Felah.
The decrease in native species is certainly a cause for concern. The increase in invasive species could be related to the recent disturbance in the ecosystem. I don't have enough information to make a conclusion yet. Lorana jots down some notes on a journal as she goes through the plant parts. Take these, Zygon. They might be of some use to you. Bring me any other plant parts you find. I'll incorporate them into my statistics.
May the stars guide you. Illuminate your path.
Good. Those marsh beasts have no right to invade the home of the Sporelocks. It would be better if these creatures could learn to live in harmony, but when that's not possible, we'll be here to take care of the situation. Here, please take one of these as a thanks for your help.
May the stars guide you.
Put those on.
I've been expecting you.
You have my gratitude, Zygon, and that of the Watchers. They will be heartened to hear that they can continue their work to the south without fear of attack.
May the eternal sun shine.
You've earned the trust of the Cenarian Expedition, Zygon. It is time you spoke to the Ancients and allied with our cause, Ashlyn and Colette, and asked for their blessing. Carrying the mark of the Ancients will fill you with great power. These boons will become more powerful than as your renown among us increases. Go, Zygon, and ask the Ancients for their blessings.
Ancestors watch over you.
We will do this really quick. Grant me your mark. And the other to the north up here. Unless he's walking around. Nope. Okay. Grant me your mark.
You wish to speak?
You've returned. Do you have the Ancients'
May
blessings?
the eternal sun shine.
And that is the Cenarian Outpost. We've done everything except for one dungeon on the Horde side, which the Horde is taking the dungeons in Zangarmarsh. So to end this episode, we'll head to Teledor and call it there. Okay, so that is going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, subscribe, do all of the YouTube things, and I will see you in the next one.